Alright guys, what's going on? This is Yorkie here. Welcome back to another episode of this RB Leipzig career mode. We're going to be kicking off today's episode with Frankfurt, but we're coming towards the tail end of the season now. If you haven't seen how this has been progressing so far, make sure to go back and watch the series catch up. We had a bit of a rough episode last time out. We drew against Freiburg. We lost to Juve, but still made it through to the next round of the Champions League, where we will be taking on Benfica, which is a little bit of a gift, for being honest. But we do have some tough games around this Benfica match. One of them being Borussia, Dortmund, Hoffenheim, Leverkusen. They're all in the top 8. Frankfurt in the top 8. Gladbach in the top 8. We've got a tough run. This is going to be a really hard run of games, and I'm actually looking forward to it. Frankfurt to take on first. They are 8th in the league, and hopefully we can beat them. Now, we did have another Ask Yorkie. Remember, if you want to ask questions in the series for them to be answered on the episode and not in the comments down below, I do try and get to all the comments, but if you want it to be answered on the episode, make sure to do an Ask Yorkie. I think Ben's actually put a really good comment in here. It's basically along the lines of what we would do if we continue with the transfer trend, and maybe that we should continue to look to America. We've already done that, of course, by signing Musa, who has been an absolute gift to this team. So yeah, I mean, if we do continue to say, we will look at America. There was actually some really good players in this list. So if you are looking for players in general, these are some decent players. We've already used McKinney. Really enjoyed that. De La Fuente in there as well. And Robinson from Fulham, we've used him as well. He was fantastic. So the problem with this comment is, Ben, I don't know if we're going to be doing another season. I think this might be the final season of this save. Let me know down below, guys. Do you want to see a second season, or should we move on to different things if we do win the league? Now, the only reason why I would stop this is if we win the league. I don't want to preempt it, because this episode, we could bottle it big time. The sliders are slowly getting into a position where I'm happy they're difficult enough. And really, I've been prepping them ready for the RTG. So maybe if we bottle the league, there'll definitely be another season, and we're going to stick with the same trend of transfers. You can see with the players that we brought in this season, style of transfer that we're going for, it is very much trying to fit what RB Leipzig would do in real life. We brought in Musa, of course, the young American stick from Frankfurt, who we've got a very good relationship with, doing another deal with them. Of course, they brought in RB Silva, now bringing in Kostic. Brought in Mohamed Kamara from RB Salzburg, brilliant player actually, genuinely, for the price he cost. And then, when you look at his attributes, he's a very, very good player. If you're a freshly promoted Premiership side, you're doing a team in the Premiership who are a smaller side, a Burnley or someone like that, this guy you should be looking at, because at 22, he will improve. I think he'll easily get into maybe the mid-80s, and he's just a workhorse in midfield. But we've also got Ridel Baku as well, who we signed after Nkunku went. So, I mean, we are kind of sticking to a theme. But yeah, I'd definitely exploit America a little bit more. And see if we could bring in some more players from there. Joe Scally's actually one I was really high on. I think Scally would fit this team because I believe he'd be able to play right or left mid, but he has those defensive abilities to really have an impact. Kostic's so good because he's got high defensive work rate. But anyway, yeah, again, if you want to leave those kinds of comments, I appreciate it. I love having those chats in these videos. But if you are new around here and you haven't already subscribed, make sure to smash that subscribe button. Let's get into picking the team here for the Frankfurt game, and hopefully we can kick off the episode with a win. This will be the starting 11 for the game. We've rotated just a touch. Basically, Baku was a bit knackered, so he's been changed out. But apart from that, and Klosterman coming in, it's pretty much as you would, full strength. They've got a really good team, though. They're matching us formationally. You've got Hauge in there, you've got Iwobi, Beret. Like, their back line's really good as well, so we might struggle to get in behind against them in this match. That might actually be something I struggle with. I haven't struggled with it often, but we might actually struggle with it in this game. It's nice to see as the season goes on as well in Germany. The pitch man he gives up, doesn't he? He's had enough. Doesn't care anymore. I have to remember as well, Danny Olmo went down in the last game, but he is back. Only a 5-day injury, and he's back and ready to go at it. He's trying to win the ball back there. Love to see it. Oh, that's lovely from Campbell. That little touch header back. Forsberg there might have actually found a beautiful pass. Silva always takes it so well. Oh, what a save. Silva's gone a little bit off the boil in the last couple of episodes. Not massively, just a touch. I'd love to have got him back in the goals there. Can we still work something from this? I've got it with Musa now. Musa drills it across. Silva! We can still work something. RB Silva makes it 1-0. Oh, it's against his old club, and I've bloody celebrated again. I do this all the time. I do apologise, Frankfurt. It won't happen again. If he scores in this game any more times, I promise I will remember not to celebrate. Well worked, though. We kept the ball alive. Musa drills it across, and it's a lovely hit. But at least we got the lead, which we needed. And I could be a little bit more comfortable because I genuinely think this is a tough game. Like, they've got a really good squad. It's a tough game. I haven't been awake long either. So, you know, when you've not been awake long, games can be difficult. Games can be hard when you've still got a bit of sleep in your eyes. Hopefully, it won't affect me in this one. But hopefully, we could break them down. And they're giving me a lot of space. And I know because they're playing the same formation as me, I can kind of exploit them. Danny, oh, what a tackle from Ndicka that is. I was ready to rifle that into the back of the net. Oh, my God, I've missed that. Just trying to get the right angle. But what a tackle from Ndicka. I'm a big fan of Ndicka. He's a really good player. The part of them forward now. Alex Iwobi. This is pretty much the first attack they've had. I've cleaned him straight out. There's a bit of water on the pitch, and I slid more than I expected to slide, ref. Come on, give us a break. Thank you. No card there for Klosterman. That was a bit risky. What can they do with a free kick? Hopefully not too much. That's a good ball in. Oh my God, that was so close. Jens-Peter Hauge putting it just beyond the post. That was so close. To be fair, the fact that he got up for that header was impressive. Hands are all over him, aren't they, from Andre Silva? Frankfurt there, just having a brief moment, nearly getting themselves back into the game. We've got to remember this. We've got to be cautious. Now, a draw today, again, I've said it a few times, because of the way we've started the season, wouldn't be horrendous. But do we want draws? Of course we don't want draws. We want wins! Oh, Danny Olmo got too much under it. Hammer's now coming forward. Just want to cut out that passing lane to Beret. Oh, that's good play, though. This is nice. They're moving it nicely. Beret! What a save from Golaski. What a save that is from that man. Unbelievable stuff. I thought that was 1-1. I genuinely thought... Oh, wow. Wow, he got a face full of ass there, didn't he, Klosterman? He got a face full of ass. But what a save from the keeper. Well, Frankfurt have definitely been in this match more than I probably would have wanted them to be. That's going to be knocked over. I wanted to just move it on again, but we couldn't find the header. But Frankfurt are very much in this game. As the match has gone on, they've grown and grown into it. And they're starting to worry me a little bit now. That's a good pass. Lemmer's up against Klosterman. I thought he'd done enough to get on the ball. Have we done enough in the end? We haven't. They've still got it just before the half. That would have been some goal. That half-time whistle is blown. And we do have the lead, but it's a very slender one. See if they can continue the pressure in the second half, Frankfurt. I'm kind of hoping they got a little bit tired out there. Well in, Musa. He's getting better. I've been training him defensively. To be honest with you, I'm tempted to put him on a right-back training program just to get him even better defensively, because that's what we're trying to get out of him. I want that defensive work rate up a little bit so that he can get back as well as being important going forward. That's how this formation works. Andre Silva. And Dick has read that all day long. And Dicker has been all over Andre Silva. Apart from the goal, he's defended so well. I'm finding it so difficult just to get beyond the man. Frankfurt making the sub. Kamada's coming on. Let's see if he can have an impact. He's tricky on the ball, so maybe he can do. We score another hero. It'd be game over, wouldn't it? Mukiele! It's beyond the post. Oh, this is nice playing behind to Beret. I'm just going to make the angle tight. Well in, Klosterman. He's really good, considering he hasn't been a starter in this team because of how good Auburn's been. Klosterman has still been very, very good. I'm not going to make a sub yet. We're 62 minutes in. I feel pretty comfortable. They're going to make another sub. I don't know who Ashe is. I don't know who that is, but he looks like he could be quite physical, which I don't like because they've been decent from set pieces so far. Silva, oh, that's lovely. If Angelino can turn, he can't. A chain now. I know I'm saying that wrong, by the way, lads. Don't butcher me in the comments, please. Please don't. Oh, wow, 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 wow. He nearly had the biggest impact. He nearly scored. Golaski again. I think we will make some subs. So we'll have a double there. They're making their final sub as well. Jens-Peter Hauge is coming off. So we're bringing on Yusuf Poulsen and Kostic against his old team. Hopefully he can have an impact. I'm not quite sure who they brought on. When that... Oh, my God. The pressure is immense. I don't know how... We're still in this. They should have scored a few. Again, we've played badly a lot this season, and they finally do. And it's Gonçalves. I believe that's the substitute as well, has come on the pitch and made it 1-1. And it's nothing more than Frankfurt deserve, if I'm being honest. The substitution's having a big impact, and as not really having a chance to have a big impact, that's a banger of a goal. Golaski has saved so many, and there's only so many the man can save. Gonçalves there, smashing it into the back of the net. Well, even playing field. I knew this was going to be a difficult game. I said it. And it's proving to be as difficult as I expected it to be. Danny Olmo now. He spotted that ball onto Andre Silva. This could be the winner. Andre Silva's clever. He pulls it back across Poulsen. Oh, he couldn't get the power on it. He just could not get the power on it. Well, we forced a corner here. Late into the game. That's a good ball in. Mukiele. Oh, my God, what a save from the keeper. Last-ditch chance here for Frankfurt from the corner, maybe. We have just brought on Brian Brobby. Kostic will just clear that. That's fine. They can have the throw-in. What do they do with this throw-in? Kamada. That's a good ball, actually. This is good play. Oh, that's lovely from Lamers. Now, they might have made a huge mistake. Brian Brobby has come on the pitch. Get that outside to Poulsen. Poulsen's ball to Brobby's brilliant. Brian Brobby to win the game. Brian Brobby comes on and wins the game for RB Leipzig. And I thought it was going to be Frankfurt that went on to win this one, but it will not be. Brian Brobby, the youngster, he's proving to be very, very good for us. He's going to give us the 3 points here. That man has a lot to do with that. He has been unbelievable in this one. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. We don't deserve it. Frankfurt have been done dirty here, but do I care? No, I don't. Not one bit. Lovely play. Couple of passes straight through. That's how we like to do it. Brian Brobby. Big time, big play, big goal for him. Full-time whistle goes at the kickoff. And again, I do feel a little bit for Frankfurt. They fought really well. If they play like that for the rest of the season, I mean, they're going to be cushy. Again, another game where we didn't play well, but I will take it. I will keep taking these 3 points where we can get them because I don't want to be known as the guy that bottled the lead that we've had in the league. Get another victory. We'll stay top of the table comfortably and keep widening the gap, but we do have Borussia Dortmund next. Massive game then against Borussia Dortmund, and this is a big opportunity for them. They're at home to kind of get themselves back in the title race and just drag us, you know, a little bit back down. They're playing Lamar at CDM. It just disappoints me every time. I know I mention it a lot, but it disappoints me every time. We got Benfica 2 days after this, so there's a tiny bit of rotation. Some Akam's playing, Mara's in, you know, Poulsen at Cam, but I've got to be prepared for the Benfica game because now we've got an opportunity to go far in the Champions League. And in reality, with the points gap we have in the league at the moment, we should be all right. 15 goals in the Bundesliga for Haaland. He is the top goal scorer at the moment in the Bundesliga. I expect him to be a handful in this one. When we played Borussia Dortmund last time, they didn't really cause me too many issues. This is different. We're at their home ground now. They're going to be chomping at the bit to try and get a victory in this one. Let's see what they've got to offer. I really like their team. They've got a really good team. And this, I think, is the biggest test we faced with the slider changes, if I'm being honest with you. I really do. Lamar already gone beyond me. I think this is definitely the biggest test as they play offside there. And we'll just have to see how we come out of it. Hopefully, we have a really good competitive game. That last game against Frankfurt was a lot of fun because the competitive games are a lot more fun, you know? The ones where you just win easy. Oh, Baku. Poulsen, knock it on. Oh, get onto it. That was poor. It was a poor ball in from Baku. He did everything. Oh, that's lovely. Kostic 1-0. Oh, I thought it was going in. It's gone beyond the post. He's a bit gutted about that as well. Borussia Dortmund survive unscathed. Also wins that ball back there from Savio. Adams into Silva. Silva's got options. That's a great ball. Freddie through to Forsberg. Forsberg there. It's cheeky. It's smart. The touch from Baku needs to be great. Adams. Oh, Adams just isn't good at that, is he? I need to learn. He scored that one volley and I was like, yeah, he's the best. He's just not good in that position. Great play from us again. Maybe the ball through to Baku should have been better from Forsberg, though. This is where we break as well. Andre Silva. Oh, that's okay. Wasn't great. Baku now. What can he do? Baku. You've got Kostic there, mate. Kostic! What a save. What a save from Kobel. Unbelievable. I mean, he catches it as sweet as you can catch it. And the goalkeeper gets his hand to it. He's definitely keeping them in the game at the moment. He's really keeping them in the game at the moment. I went towards Poulsen, but Bellingham will win it. Can we get anything else back in? Let's see what Baku can do here. That's a lovely play. Oh, he's still got it. They let him run. It's back in and across, but probably should have gone towards Poulsen there. Space now. I don't like this, and I couldn't cut it out. Saka's got it. Let's see what he can do. Can I close him down? Oh, my God. Kamara, you beautiful human being. And then Ridel Baku keeps the ball. That is brilliant defending. Oh, look at that run. Look at that run for Baku. Baku's going to go all the way. Baku is going to go all the way. 1-0 RB Leipzig. And Dortmund have left the door wide open time and time again. And it's finally hit the back of the net. I weren't going to cross it again that time. There were too many players being marked. Baku's had a huge impact in this team. And this is a lovely finish from it. I just saw the gap, though. He had so much space to run into. Dortmund all over the shop defensively. And they've kind of been like that in real life, to be honest with you. We have the lead. But they've had moments. We've defended really well, though. But they have had moments. So I don't want to get too excited. Oh, Kostic there. Wasn't a good ball, was it? I thought I'd found a great ball. Lindelof at the back for Borussia Dortmund. So no wonder they're a little bit shaky at the back. I didn't spot that one, but yeah, Lindelof at the back for Borussia Dortmund. Of course they're shaky. Got corner now for Dortmund. They've got some threats. Erling Haaland being, I would say, the main one. Get that clear. Well in, Samakam. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Baku now. Oh my God, that's great from him. Radel Baku. What's he going to do? Oh my God, he's just so bloody good, isn't he? Take another touch. Baku, is he going to go all the way? He is. Oh my God, what a goal that is from Baku. Oh my God, what a goal that is from Baku. He deserves all the honours in this one. He has been a super signing. And just what a run. Just no one could get near him. He is so bloody quick and nimble. He took himself away from the tackle as well. And then the finish is perfect. Well, take a bow. Take a bow. That's pretty impressive, let's be honest. 40th and 30th minute for Baku. Could not be happier. We do have the lead at the half. We are 2-0 up, and Dortmund do not look good, do they? I thought they'd be really good in today's game. Oh, we're at the half. We'll just go over the sliders real quick and what I'm running at the moment. And I might put a poll up to see if you guys think we should go on ultimate, but this is the CPU sliders. Again, sprint speed and acceleration, stuff like that is very similar. I might put my pass error up a little bit. It's very much the same. We do slow down their shots and put their error up a little bit, but I might tweak it a touch. But they're not creating any shots. When they do have shots, they do tend to score them. Pass error is down to 40, so I mean, their passing is pretty much immaculate. Goalkeeper ability is up a bit. Position marking's up 1. Run frequency is up. The line is up so that they attack more. They don't seem to be doing that at the moment. And I've dropped the first touch control to 54. I'm going to drop it to 52. Ours, I believe, is 58. In some games, we seem to find pretty difficult, but they just haven't really done anything in this. We're using player-based difficulty as well, remember. If you are trying to use the same sliders, we are using player-based difficulty as well. You will get more realistic results with this, but you will probably still win games. That's a terrible pass from Kostic. Let's see if Borussia Dortmund can have a better second half here, but they need a few goals if they're going to have a really good second half, to be honest with you. And I'm not sure I see that in their future as Brandt fires it off. And they're going to get a free kick. How? You can't give that as handball. That is a ridiculous handball to give. They're making it so Wolves coming on. But this is a ridiculous handball. Like, you can't give that. You can't give that. They might score this. Pretty decent from free kicks. Oh, he's fooled me. He's fooled me. Oh, it's gone over the bar. Kostic now bringing this forward. Done really well, actually. Forsberg's going to get onto that. Forsberg pulls it back. Baku for his hat-trick. Oh, he stopped. He stopped. He's saved again. The Dortmund goalkeeper's done brilliantly today. I thought that was going to be his hat-trick. Unlucky for him. Great switch back from Forsberg, though. Well, Royce is coming on now for Bellingham. I'm not surprised because they've been really bad going forward. Samakam heads it over the bar. For all their good work, they keep giving the ball away. Forsberg might be in. Has to be a good touch. It was a good touch, actually, by Forsberg. Oh, I spot him. I spot him. I spot Baku. Oh, he's put it behind the post. I did all of that to get Baku his first hat-trick. I'm going to have to bring him off because he's knackered. And he goes and puts it beyond the post. Here come Dortmund. Money here now. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's 1-0. Not 1-0. That's 2-1. 1-0. Where am I getting that from? Daniel Marlin. He's been on the pitch 5 seconds. It's his first touch. It's all made by the ball across, though. I think that's Munier. That ball across is great. And then the ball into Marlin's good as well. Well, that just gives Dortmund a bit of life in this game. Does it give them enough? I don't think so. I don't think there's enough time for them to get 2 goals, which is what they need in reality. You know, it's going to do them no good just having the 1, especially if they don't mark Yusuf Poulsen. They've got to mark Yusuf Poulsen. Their goalkeeper's just a god. He's just a god. Unbelievable saves in this one. Found a bit of space now. Oh, that's lovely. Nah, he's off. He's off. Oh, he's not off. I thought he was off. How's... Okay, I don't know what's happened there. Andre Silva makes it 3-1. I am 1,000,000% sure that he was offside. But, hey, I'm going to take it. 3-1. The game is over. We can relax a little bit now because Dortmund were piling on the pressure. But how is he not off? Oh, is it because it touches the Dortmund player? And technically that classes as him tackling, winning the ball back. I have to be honest here. I feel like Akanji's been done dirty. When Poulsen plays the ball, there's no doubt Silva's offside, right? He's offside. But because Akanji touches it there and then loses the football, it's not offside. Andre Silva goes through and scores. Well, it's going to be the last corner of the game. It's going to be the last kick of the game here. So even if they score, it doesn't make a bloody difference because we will have won this one a little bit unlucky for Dortmund. I feel for them, but they started too slowly. Oh my God, that was a beautiful shot. They started too slowly, to be 100% honest, and that's why they've lost the game today. If they'd have started a little bit quicker like they did in the second half, it might have been a different scoreline. But we do win again. We beat Borussia Dortmund, and a lucky one, to be honest. We've had a lot of them this season. We keep getting a little bit of luck, but I suppose you need it to win the title. Del Baku's second goal, though, is the one that's going to stick with me. That was an unbelievable goal. On to Benfica now, and the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Let's see how they play. So, yeah, let me know in the comments, do you think we should up it to Ultimate and just try and work something with Ultimate? I don't know. Again, we've got a really good team, so that has to play a huge factor in it, right? If I don't have Baku, I don't score 2 of those goals. It's because he's so quick, he's so good going forward. I probably don't score 2 of those goals. So maybe we should stick with these sliders and then see what they're like when we're a team that's much worse than what RB Leipzig are. I like to let you guys get that feedback in. We have it then. Starting 11 for the Benfica game. And I feel confident. This should be a team, I think, with our squad that we can get beyond. I really do. Silva's playing up top, even though he's a little bit tired. Pizzi's playing as a striker. I'm pretty sure that's not his role. But Darwin Núñez and Everton could be real problems for me. So I have to be cautious about that. They're going to be real issues for us. I don't know about you guys, but I do genuinely love these evening Champions League games. They're just unreal. I just really enjoy them. I get a lot of fun out of playing these. There's something a little bit special about those evening games. I would get a bit more fun if the pitch didn't look like turds, but this is next gen FIFA, guys. Look at the turf we've got on next gen FIFA. It's like so good. This is why you paid extra to play on next gen, for this unbelievable turf. You know how much work went into making this turf look so bad? You know, a lot of money. So just enjoy it. Enjoy it. Really, really enjoy the malnourished football turf that looks like a rugby team's just played on it 7 days in a row. Oh, Everton as well, because Everton already causing me a few issues down this side. I mean, Benfica have the home advantage in this one, and we could just do with not losing, for being honest. Valentino in there. Everton will whip it in to nobody. Luckily, we've got the height advantage in the box in this game, and we should be the better team on the counter. We really should be. Forsberg there finds Angelino. Angelino wants Andre Silva. He's got Andre Silva. Oh, what a save. Maybe he could have taken an extra touch there. Tongan not marking his man. Nowhere near him, was he? Andre Silva's not going to get to that. You can never hope that Andre Silva gets to that one right there. It's just not going to happen. Guardiola now. I just need better passes on, to be honest with you. Look at how deeply they've closed off. Oh, that might be good though. Forsberg. Oh, well saved. A little bit too much at the keep. Oh my God. They all just stood still watching. And Andre Silva goes in and makes it 1-0. They all just stood around watching the ball. And that is what happens. This man comes in, leaps like a salmon, as he's done so often for us. And makes it 1-0 RB Leipzig. I don't know what they're doing. Like, why are they just stood around watching? Even the keeper, and Silva just comes in and smashes it into the back of the net. Looked like there was a lot of confused faces there for Benfica. Not gonna lie. A lot of confused faces. Wasn't expecting that, but I will take it. That's a good play forward. Pizzi there, nearly getting them right back into the game. Blaski's been a bit of a god, hasn't he, really, for us? Like, he's been good the entire save. Like, he really has. He's been a pillar of this team. Darwin Núñez, of course, playing for Benfica. Someone who I wouldn't mind using. I'm tempted to do a save in an unlicensed league at some point. Maybe Portugal will be that league that we go to. I'm not sure just yet where we'd go. But I am tempted to do one because everybody does the licensed leagues, don't they? And sometimes it's nice to do what other people aren't doing. Emma finds Mukiele. No stranger to forward play. Mukiele, what a pass. Oh my God, it's hit the post. I was ready to celebrate Andre Silva's next goal. And it's hit the post. Well, we've definitely been the dominant side here, as I expected. Benfica has shown me nothing that I'm worried about, if I'm being honest. That's a lovely play. That's a lovely play. He's got his man in the box as well. Danny Olmo. And there we go. That, you know, it might be game over. We might not even play the second leg against Benfica. If this is how they're going to play, might not even need to play the second leg. Is he doing really well to hold that up? Oh, I thought the deflection was going to carry that into the back of the net then. Signs of life from Benfica. And in the 4th minute of added on time, they will get another opportunity from the corner. They won't. Andre Silva's done brilliantly there to win the ball We'll go in 2-0 up at half-time. Benfica need to come out with just a better plan in the second half. Well, we've had a bit of a rough tackle here from Mukiele. And it's a red. It was timed to perfection. Just the ball had gone and Mukiele's just been sent off. It is bad. It is bad. I thought he was still going to have the ball. I didn't think he was going to pass it. I thought he was going to turn. So I'd already slid. That is really bad. We're 2 up, so I'm going to try and sit on this scoreline, and we're going to bring on some Akam and take Forsberg off. Sorry, Forsberg, mate. Well, I feel like one goal here might spark Benfica back into life. That's a poor pass, and that is a worry. But at the same time, they haven't really done anything going forward. Being 100% on it. Oh, never mind. I lied. They have. They've done some stuff going forward. They've done... I thought I lied to you. See if you could tell if I was lying. Pizzi makes it 2-1. And this red card might just let Benfica back into the game. This match feels like it's definitely increasing in difficulty as it goes on. I am definitely finding this more and more difficult. Angelino there. Keep the run going. Silva. Keep the run going. Silva. That's a good touch. It needed to be. Andre Silva in the box. Oh, he should have sweated it. Should have sweated it. I know I should have done. And I hit preservation mode here at the moment because we need these players to be fit for the next game. So Silva's coming off. So is Olmo. We're bringing on Musa. We're bringing on Brian Brobby. I don't know if it's the right decision, but I need them fit. They're both extremely tired at the moment. Angelino now will ping that one over. Oh, if he gets it there as well. Oh, he did get it there. Radel Baku now. Go on, win the game. Oh, what a save. I should have sweated it again, but I thought he was offside. I thought Musa was offside. Angelino. Clever. Oh my God, what a ball from Angelino. Brian Brobby. Be my hero, Brian. Brian Brobby to make it 3-1. Yes, Brian Brobby. Remember the bloody name. He's done it again. That's twice in this episode. Did it against Frankfurt. Done it now. Oh, Brian Brobby. And I am justified in the subs by the looks of it. Absolutely, I'm justified in the subs. And we will win this one 3-1, even with a red card. To be honest with you, I think Benfica just haven't done enough in this game. Their front line just hasn't done enough. And mistakes were made. Angelino's ball was perfect. There we go. First leg done and dusted. 3-1 we lead going into the second leg. We won't have Mukiele, which is a bit frustrating, I'm not going to lie. But Benfica they weren't great. And the goal they actually scored was so well worked. But they didn't do that enough in the game. They didn't cut the back line up enough throughout the game, and to their detriment, especially when we had a man less. Like, they didn't just start hammering us. They didn't just start going at us, even though we had a man less on the pitch. That never changed. I don't know how many games Mukiele will miss as well. So we've got Hoffenheim coming up next to us second in the league. That is the big game to kick off the next episode. And the next episode should be a big one as well, because we play Hoffenheim, then Benfica, then Bayer Leverkusen. And we've got some fun games coming up. Gladbach in the Cup, which we will play. I don't really want to do double Gladbach in an episode. So we might have to sim one of them, but we are nearly at the end of the season. There'll probably be a European game in here, so the second Gladbach game might be moved as long as we can get through to the next round. But we're nearly at the end of the season. We're a couple of episodes off, guys. Absolutely unbelievable. If you wanted to vote on the next series on the RTG, the vote has gone up on the channel now. So make sure you go and give it a watch. Again, with the vote is there so that it's even. You guys get to say where we go. It might not always be what everybody wants, but I feel like that's the best way to do it. Give you guys some control instead of me just making all the decisions. Again, let me know about Ultimate as well if you think we should make the switch. And just maybe grin and bear that we're not going to get realism in the matches, but we will get more difficulty. It's a weird one because in patches of the games, I find it very difficult. The Frankfurt game was probably the hardest game we played in this one. Dortmund and Benfica weren't that difficult, if I'm being 100% honest, although they did have moments. But that's it for me, lads. If you're new around here and you haven't already hit the subscribe button, make sure to smash it. Appreciate each and every one of you. Hope you're having a great weekend. Take care. See you in the next one.